Hood Love Mikey B. And tonight we talking about Julio Foolio getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for the late, the late live. I like to be on time. I just got out that shower, you know what I mean? I had to get up in that thing. I've been working all day, around the house doing what I need to do. Um, but Julio Foolio gets killed out there in Tampa, party, promoting his party. He gets killed out there. Now, he been drill rapper, doing his thing with the drill music and all that. And why is that on my phone? I don't even understand what's going on here. What is open? And close everything. Why is anything open? I don't understand. Yo, how is that even playing in the background? What's going on here? What is open? And close everything. Yeah, here we go. I'm good. I don't know what I had open. I had something else open. So I had to get that together. But yeah, Julio Foolio, he gets killed. R.I.P. to him. A lot of people feel differently about that. He was promoting, his party. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, dudes came through. And what up? What up? Salute to everybody in the building. New York Nikki, baby. Yo, thank you. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate you. Salute to everybody pulling up. Salute everybody in the building. You already know what it is. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. You know what I mean? Share the live. Hit that like button on the way in. So Julio Foolio gets killed. Like I said, R.I.P. to that brother. Big D, what's up? Salute, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for tapping in. So it's a travesty to me. I know a lot of people feel differently. I heard, Charleston White. I hear the bloggers going in, with their own little styles of, being shock jocks. They got to say the craziest stuff, to get the reactions. And kind of like Julio, the Foolio did with talking about his dead ops and smoking on his dead ops. But we can't be so callous in our community, even when brothers is choosing these lifestyles. I tried, I was once in that lifestyle. I had people that loved me, that supported me and supported my change and helped me change and get out of the lifestyle, right? And everybody would feel some type of way if there was their kid, or if that was their friend. And this is how we got to think about everything. Once you start thinking about things from that perspective, all these things that you're viewing are easier. What if it was you? What if that was your family? How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to judge Julio the Foolio. He's going to be meeting his maker and he's being judged by him now. So I'm not here to judge him in his life. You know what I'm saying? But these things are there for us to utilize this information in our lives. You see what I'm saying? How could I use this information that this guy is doing that's going on, this incident that happened with him? How could I use this information in my life to help me in my change, to help me be successful and not go down that route and get myself and my friends shot up after a party at 4 o'clock in the morning? You see what I'm saying? And we're going to talk a few things in this video. But tactics, movement, he posted, I seen a post he had posted years ago. One person moving bad can get everybody hurt. It's like he told you his story before it happened. He was the one that was moving bad and got all of his friends hurt, got himself killed, and got all of his friends hurt, right? And It's a travesty. We cannot be so numb to where anybody that's losing life in our communities, that's coming from whether there's hip hop, whether it's a black community or whatever, your city or whatever, we cannot be so calloused as to say, forget him, he deserved it. You see what I'm saying? Because what if it was you? What if that was your kid? You see what I'm saying? And I understand, the bloggers are going to take these positions, to get the clout, to chase the clout, and to be the dude saying the illest stuff so it can go viral. But, we're going to be judged for that too by the Most High. We all going to be judged at some point. And them bloggers are going to be judged for that as well. You see what I'm saying? Just like Julio the Foolio was being judged. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Herbert, I appreciate you. Scotland in the building. What up, Albert? Scotland, what up? Ruben, what up? Yo, salute to everybody pulling up. But, when I see this and I see his life, we call these things onto ourselves. What you talk about, what you ask for daily is what you're going to receive. You know what I'm saying? I be building with my guys. One of them is in attendance, my guy, Big D. We talk success. We talk moving forward. We talk getting up, taking care of our families, taking care of our houses, building new companies. And that's what we doing. When you talking about smoking on dead ops and spinning, you calling that stuff on you from the universe. The law of magnetism is what you think about in your mind, you shall receive. If you want your enemy to go, if you wishing death and you keep wishing death and talking death and speaking death, you will get death. And it might not be your ops. It might be the person sitting next to you. It might be you. But you will get death. Right, Albert? You'll get death. This is universal laws. And we're going to talk about some more universal laws. We're going to talk about them. We learned this when we was kids. In the Bible, reap what you sow. If you out here asking for death, if you out here talking death, every day spinning on ops, smoking on this one, doing that, you're going to get that. You're going to get, I'm not judging him. I don't want stuff. I don't want bad for him. I don't want no bad for these rappers. Right? But this is what he called for in his life. He just recently got shot. That shot in the foot was a wake-up call. Yo, Ming, salute to everybody pulling up. That shot in the foot was a wake. That was a wake. Like, yo, you asked him, you talking this drill. Here goes the light work. He could have repented. He could have changed his ways. I always tell y'all, I got shot up in my community when I was 18, when I was a kid, when I was out there doing wrong. I got shot up. I could have changed my life. No. I went out there, I wanted more action and more bad things happen to my life, and it cost me years and years of my life, right? That was my wake-up call. Laying in the hospital, can't move, family and homies and friends coming to check. That was my wake-up call. I ain't take it. I'm still going hard. I know, and like I tell y'all all the time, I know some people that got shot like I did in the 90s, and they ain't never come back outside. Hold up. What you mean? They is shooting out there. You don't see this hole I got in my leg? I'm not never going outside again. I'm just being honest, bro. Everybody ain't say, all right, I'm going back out there. I'm spinning back. Some people got shot and said, hold up, this is enough. I'm going back to God. You see what I'm saying? I'm going back to school. I'm staying in this house. Everybody ain't go get revenge. I'm gonna leave this thing in God's hands. Revenge is yours, says the Lord. I know some dudes that got shot in the 90s And they still in the house since the night. They ain't come out. They don't even go to the store no more. Yo, hey, yo, you gonna come over here? Yeah. Yo, pick me up a 6-pack on your way over here, you heard? They still ain't out the house. 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So this stuff is, they being, like Albert said, it's being manifested. They manifesting their own demise. They manifesting their own demise. This is what you see, you heard? Right, Shaheem. This always talking to us. Always talking to us. We always getting new times to reroute and to get in line with our purpose, what we here for, what we supposed to be doing on this earth. We always getting wake-up calls and times to right the ship. I don't care how bad you think you are. I don't care how bad you think you were, because it was somebody worse and they changed their life. They out here doing the right thing for their families, for their friends, for their communities. Right? They was worse. No matter how bad you think you are, it was somebody that was worse that changed it. You know what I mean? That's why I like a lot of the stories that I hear, a lot of the stories that I see from different cities. OGs that was in the game coming back and talking to these kids and telling them what they experienced and sharing their life stories, sharing their testimonials of what really happened in their hoods, you know, where they could have changed and why they didn't and why they talking about it. We need more of that out here. We need more of the credible dudes out here talking to these kids and telling these stories. Because it's a whole disconnect and everybody's following these trends and all they getting is bullets and death in jail. Look, the kid that killed Pop Smoke is home. 4 years. He home. All this is around the same days. All this is happening at the same time. One out the box. One out the box, one in the box. Who up next? Who turn is next? Right? If you ain't, and let me tell you something, if you ain't living, forget moving right. If you ain't living right, then you next. One form or other. Then you next. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that stuff you see, don't think it's by mistake. Don't think that was no accident. Let me tell you something. When I was out there, just little rules of the game. Just rules of the game, right? I was writing a book on this when I was in prison, and they took the book and said it was gang related. I was writing rules on the game. I'll probably write them for y'all again and give them to y'all again. But this is another rule of the game I'm giving y'all. Never give your enemies no motivation. Don't motivate your enemies to go harder on you. When you smoke on your ops, you're giving them a reason, grieving people, mourning people, emotionally, right? Challenged. People with no conflict resolution skills to come and get you at every corner, right? When I was out there doing the dumb stuff in the streets, if you would have talked about my families and friends and their demise, then you would have had a major problem. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest to who I was in that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. When you do that, you giving your enemies, people that might not have even been, they might have been like, yo, listen, you know, he did what he did. We ain't even going hard. You giving dudes, you giving brothers, you giving sisters, you giving these gang members more motivation to come and get you. That's all you doing is motivating your enemies. You never give your enemies no motivation. I just seen a clip on YouTube, right? I just seen a clip on YouTube. These dudes was doing the weigh-in. Dude slaps him at the weigh-in. Slaps fire out of him. The trainer grabs the other dude like, yo, don't mess this moment up. Don't mess this up. They showed the fight. He beat the dude. He beat the dude. He gave him motivation. That slap, before that, he thought it was going to take his heart. That slap, he's a fighter. You couldn't take his heart. It gave him more motivation to train harder, to make sure he give it his all, to study this dude more, and to beat him. Never give your enemies motivation, yo. Don't give your enemies more motivation. We see movies all the time. 300 old movies, you throw a rock or something, or you do something that motivates the other army. You don't give them no motivation. Don't give nobody motivation to hate you. Hate, yo, listen, hate is just strong. Like love is strong, hate is strong too. You don't want people to hate you. Hate is a strong motivating factor. Just like love is. Just like loyalty is. Hate, the opposite, polar opposite, is just as strong. A hater, you see what these haters is doing out here? A hater will destroy your life. That's how you do it, though. Give out that love, right? I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, don't ever give anybody motivation to destroy you. When you talk about the dead of oppositions, when you talk about family members of people that are grieving and in that mourning stage, when we are all emotionally disconnected, emotionally disturbed, people will do things that they will not normally do. And that grieving process sometimes takes years for some people to get over. Some people don't never get over the death of family members. Some people never get over the death of family members. Right? AP. Hey, I'm trying to teach him, AP. I'm trying to teach him, you heard? I'm trying to teach him. I'm trying, AP, you heard? I'm trying like, yo, listen, don't do this. You chasing the clout, it's gonna go viral. You might get some streams, you getting some money. But look, homie was just, how old was he, 26? You ain't getting no time to live. 26 ain't no time, bro. Kanye East. Y'all funny. I'm just being honest. Right? That ain't no time. I mean, they say it's not the length of your life, but the quality of your life that really counts. You know what I mean? But there's, wisdom that he was never seen. There's wisdom in old age that you don't have as a youth. 26, his mind just fully developed. I seen some good interviews on the kid. He was talking some things like he was wising up. You know what I'm saying? They got to stop at some point, bro. It's like, we be up here, talking and having these videos, and you see, the rap game, I was just saying this 2 days ago on my last live, you gotta have life insurance in the rap game. If you're a rapper and your family doesn't have life insurance, then y'all are fools, man. I don't even understand, bro. Like, how this is even legal for all these rappers to be dying like this and nobody stepping and say nothing. Don't spam the chat. Right. England, what up? England in the building. Yo, salute to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. It's 111 here. You know what I mean? But it's a lot going on in the world. And another thing, they're talking about the numbers. He did the dude 23. The dude died on his 23rd birthday, and this kid got killed on the 23rd. Right? If y'all look in y'all phones, y'all know YouTube is the biggest search engine in the world, right? YouTube is it passed Google. If you put that in the YouTube search bar and tell me I'm lying, just put in the number, and it's going to say the number 23 is going to come up in the top searches. The number 23 has so much significance. I'm not going to get into it in this video. I'm not gonna do that in this video. But when you see them numbers and they start lining up like that, that's a fact. That right there is not those numbers. Just talk about the importance of numbers in our lives. We got families that play numbers, our birth dates for years. Hit them. Our birthdays, remember. Holidays. Death days. We remember these numbers, right? We remember these numbers. Numbers are the universal code. That's the code of the universe. It's done in mathematics, right? We are able to go send stuff to the moon now because we got better at what? Using numbers. High science is all math. If you're not seeing the math, if you're seeing the numbers consistently coming, and they matching up, you thinking it don't mean nothing, but it means everything. Numbers mean everything to us, right? If not, we wouldn't know today. Today wouldn't be in numbers. So when y'all see these universal numbers coming and they keep coming, and a 23 is a special number in itself. I'm not going to explain the significance of 23 here, but you can Google it and see a bunch of videos on the number 23. That's just another. I had things in my life I have talked about in videos with numbers coincided in very bad times and very good times in my life. Some I discussed on YouTube and some I didn't, right? But that number pattern, that ain't for no reason. That number is showing you that, yo, this is not no accident. Ain't no accidents here on earth. Them numbers playing out like that is for a reason. And for us to see it. It's for us to see. All of y'all remember the birth. If numbers didn't matter, why do we celebrate birthdays? Why do we remember those years? Because numbers do matter to us. Numbers are everything. We looking at the numbers on YouTube now. Numbers are everything to us. Walaikum assalam. Peace. But they, people try to say that number 23 and the guys in all the situations, it don't count. Believe me, it counts. Believe me, it counts. Other news. Remy Ma's son, when Remy Ma's son got locked up, the person that allegedly committed the crime with him also got locked up too. I mean, they both were arraigned at the same time or charged at the same time. But they saying this guy, the other guy is something swagger. They saying that he got other cases or suspected of doing other things. This is what's being reported, right? He's suspected of doing other things out here in the community, in Queens in Queens and New York to be specific. But so that was amazing for me to hear that as well. And Jason, Remy Ma's son, he only got a $500,000 bail. I know they got land, they got property. I wonder why he's still there. Remy says, he has the full support of the family. So, why is he still in prison on a $500,000 bail? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he has a parole. I don't know the specifics of that. But all this stuff, all this big news coming out of the rap community. Julio the Foolio, Remy Ma's son, Pop Smoke Killer coming home. You know what I mean? Bye. You know what I mean? Yo, Wax Dog, what up? But all this stuff is happening. The summer coming in. I don't understand if this is like they let that kid out for the summer. They're like, yeah, we about to have a hot one. They're like, yeah, we about to have a hot one. So slide. He's still here. Deuces. Slide, Clyde. Bounce. Meredith, what up? Yeah, man, but to see this stuff, to hear this stuff, you know what I mean? I wasn't really a big fan of Julio the Foolio. Don't spam the chat. Man, y'all got a lot of troll accounts. Same people. Different accounts, huh? Yo, Leonardo Griffin, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. I'll be just trying to do what I gotta do, you heard? Yeah, I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do some stuff though, you heard? I'm gonna do some more documentary stuff, you heard me? I'm gonna do some stuff. I got some things in the work. Yo, listen, the summer's just starting, and it's like summer's just starting. Like, what's next? They like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? But that kid, I'm telling you, this is lessons. They showing us the signs. They giving us lessons. You know what I'm saying? We got them in our own lives. We dealing with a lot of stuff in our own lives. And all this stuff we seeing is just signs, you heard? Yo, appreciate you, John. All right, D. I know it is, Hector. I know it is. New York don't play, man. Yo, them streets, man. Them streets ain't no game, bro. Them streets ain't no game, bro. And you don't really want to, you don't really want to be around. You don't really want to be around, when it's going down. You don't want to be around, bro. Yo, check it out. Somebody said something about the art of war, you heard? Four o'clock in the morning. Son is probably drunk. They all chilling. Everybody's off point, you heard? Yo, what's around, Leonardo? You can hit me up on Instagram. Mikey be the author, and I get it to you. People been buying it, you heard? I get it to you. Just hit me up on Instagram. Whatever size, whatever colors, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of different merch. I got a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But they say he who does not know the time of war usually loses. All right, the art of war specifically says, I'm paraphrasing a little. If you know your enemy, but you don't know yourself, or you know yourself, but you don't know the enemy, then you'll win 50% of the time. If you don't know the lay of the land or the time of war, if you don't know the time of war, then it's a good chance you're going to lose that war. No matter how ready you are, when I got shot up, yo, wax AP salute. When I got shot up, I had it on me. That don't mean nothing. Having it don't mean nothing. People armed die all the time. That means absolutely nothing. Because you could be armed and walking about your day, and somebody's coming up on your blind side, and you don't know they're there, and they are coming for action, then that gun on your hip means absolutely nothing. You see what I'm saying? That gun on your hip means absolutely nothing. So being armed is never going to save you, but proper movement will. Being armed is not what saves you. That don't save you. It's not going to save you. The best defense is in the deepest depths of the ground. That's the best defense. You heard, Leonardo? Google what I said. I bet you come up as the art of war. The best defense, the best defender is in the deepest depths of the ground. You can't see him. You don't know where he at. The best defender is in the deepest depths of the ground. You can't see him. He was out there. The Addy was out there. Everybody knew. Now we're going to wait till your weakest moment, and we're going to get with you. We ready. We ready. We armed. And when we run down, what the art of war say? Strike like lightning, so it ain't no getting away. You can't run from lightning. He probably never even seen it coming. He probably didn't see a car. They was probably drunk 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? 4 in the morning. He was probably out of it, messing with a joint, security lacking, probably pilled up, drunk, smoked up, high. I'm telling you, 4 a.m., most of these dudes is outside sliding with something. Coming from a strip club, sliding with something. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really Millie. If you ain't really Millie, you playing. Slumped. Easy. Other side, opposition, locked and loaded. Nothing. Sober. We gonna wait till he leave the club. Sober. That's an L. That's an L. Yo, you right about that. Just me joy. But that's the facts. That's the facts, though. Them dudes, they was ready. They wasn't playing. They meant business. I'm telling you. Yeah, I always do the sports, man. I should have gave y'all that Boston pick. I told everybody Boston in 5, but I wasn't promoting on here. I'm gonna start doing my football picks on here. I'm gonna start giving y'all some football stuff too. Because I smoke that, what you call it? I'll be smoking that FanDuel and all that. I'll be smoking that. Glasses is just part of the uniform. Always got glasses on. Um, but that's what it really is, though. Son he ain't know the time of war, and obviously his security was lacking. Yo, listen. One of the smartest dudes that's in the industry is 50 Cent. After he got shot, he ain't get shot no more, you heard? He said them 9 was enough. They said 50 was hiring the police, everybody. Y'all got these hood security guards. Y'all got hood security, you heard? I don't want no hood security. You trying to knock the chicks off. You know what I mean? You trying to knock the chicks off. I'm knocking off. You watching everything else except what you supposed to be watching. I want 50 smart. 50 got off-duty police. Yo, listen. Dudes are scared. Everybody's scared of the cops. Put them on the payroll. Let's get black. I want Blackwater. Blackwater that was over there. Give me Blackwater. I want security like that. If I got big money, I got millions. I don't want no hood dudes that shoot sideways. I don't want no security like that, Yo, listen, I don't want no security like that, bro. 2 or 3 hours, I'm exiting the club. I want some ex-Marines. I want to see your rap sheet. I want to see if you ever got into an actual gunfight. Nah, it never came out the holster. All right, bye. I don't want you. Next guy. Yeah. What about you? Yeah, I seen a lot of action. You mind if I ask how many kills? I don't usually tell anybody, but 15. You're hired. You're hired. Welcome to the team. Welcome to Hood Love. You're hired. What no hood dudes shooting sideways? Everybody getting shot. All these rappers getting killed and they got their hood mans. These dudes better invest in your life. Your life is worth more than that chain you got on your neck. It's worth more than your car. It's worth more than your house. Your security, your life is more important than all that. You're supposed to spend more money on your security than you should spend on anything else. Of course I'm from the hood. Y'all funny. Yo, listen. If you are a millionaire and your car ain't bulletproof, you a bozo. These dudes don't got that money. And the record company, and the record companies that these dudes are signed to, they could get them that security. They could get them the bulletproof cars. Why don't RCA and Sony and all these big million and billion-dollar companies, why don't they own armored cars to get your artists to and from situations where they won't get killed? Because guess what? You worth more dead than you are alive. Julio, the Foolio stuff, everything is going viral. Everything is about to go up. The Julio, Foolio stocks is about to rocket. And it's bad, man. We worth more in our demise than we worth while we on this earth, man. That's bad, man. That's bad, man. Right. Right, Shadow Band. Facts. Facts. Why don't these companies have bulletproof cars? I don't understand. To bulletproof these cars is only $50,000. That's only how are you in a Rolls Royce that costs $500,000 and it ain't bulletproof? I'm being honest. You got to talk to me out the crack of the window. What you said? I ain't hear you. Roll out the window. What? Talk through the crack. Talk through the crack. This shit don't got no sunroof. That's bulletproof too. You ain't shooting through the top neither. That's light work. $50,000. Why the cars are not bulletproof? I'm just saying. Why these cars ain't bulletproof? At the Holiday Inn, that's a fact. He was definitely at the Holiday Inn. That was crazy, huh? Julio, AP, Julio's greatest hits, you heard? Make a killing. No pun intended, you heard? Everyday game, salute. Julio the Foolio's a rapper, man. Right. You making more money off of their deaths. That's crazy, bro. Why these cars are not bulletproof? Look how many rappers got killed in their cars. I think it's more than we can count, maybe more than 2 hands full of rappers across America that got killed in their cars. 50 got shot in his car. He ain't die. He got shot in his car. Rappers not smart enough. They get that little bag and be happy. They give them a light bag. Go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? And they happy, you heard? That's right. That's true too. Definitely too much beef to be doing that, you heard? Yo, peace. Yo, listen. Dudes talking about they got APs. They got $50,000 watches on. My watch costs $100. And your car ain't bulletproof? I'm just saying. This is a no-brainer. Yeah, Vlad threw it up there now, right? Viral. He probably got all of them. Viral. Julio the Foolio. Right, that's facts. You definitely need God. But I don't understand why nobody cars is bulletproof. If you got all that money, how you don't got a bulletproof car? And like I said, why the record label, why they not supplying you? That's light work. That's nothing. It's a company car. Secure the artist. Why not? Raphael Ortega, salute. You already know, man. Free the peoples, man. Peace, bro. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's a travesty, you heard? I don't like that. I don't like these stories, you heard? Leaked the autopsy. Still live in the hood, right? And that's gangster. Yo, these rich millionaires that you signed to, they don't live nowhere near. They can't even hear a gunshot, you heard? They can't even hear no gunshots where they live at, bro. And you still in the hood praising being in the hood. That's is the dumbest thing in the world, bro. First class empire, salute. You know, word up, man. I mean, you just can't make it up, man. Signing deals and their death certificates, especially when they talking that drill and smoking on each other and all that stuff. You definitely signing away your life right there, you heard? They definitely signing away their life with that. Them Florida boys ain't playing with nobody. They're not playing down there in Florida. They're not playing. Just like all these other cities. They are not playing, man. These streets is not no game out here, man. It's not, you know, they're not playing, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to give y'all a quick live on this, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all not subscribed. Hit that notification bell so y'all know when I go live, man. You heard? My cash app is at the top of the chat. Hood Love TV. Excuse me, Hood Love LLC. The logo gonna pop up. Straight up, man. Yeah, man, but you know, we lost another good rapper, another young brother. It's never good to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk ill of the dead. R.I.P. to him. You know, blessings to his family. They lost a son. You know what I mean? Like I started this video, I'm gonna end it. We can't be so callous to just say, you know, when we lose a person out here that their life was worth nothing, and you know, we can't be so callous to think like that. You know what I'm saying? I know some people, the bloggers, they're gonna talk crazy to try to get their clicks and views. It's not my style. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk ill of the dead, but hopefully, you know, we all use, you know, the demise of Julio the Foolio as a lesson on how we gonna live our life forward, coming into this summer. You know what I'm saying? This is just more lessons, man. This is more lessons. And we still here talking and breathing, so we blessed. You know what I'm saying? He gotta meet his maker now. I'm not gonna judge him. You know, his maker's gonna judge him. He's gonna be judged by his maker, you know what I mean? But I'm just sending condolences to him and his family. That is what it is, you know what I mean? Like I do with all these other young brothers that's passing out here in the community, bro. We cannot be so callous as to take this light. You know, we're gonna use the information, but it is a loss. It is a loss for us in our communities, you know what I'm saying? We losing our young ones, we using our soldiers, we losing our people out here, you know what I'm saying? And that's not never good, you heard? You know what I mean? When you thinking like that, you thinking it's good, you happy about that, then you're going to get some of that death. You're going to see some more of that, and you're going to see it close to you, or it might be you. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I'm healthy. You know, my family is good. We healthy. We good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all's is the same way. You know what I mean? But you know, keep these people's families in your prayers. If you're a praying person, if you with that, if you do that type of stuff, pray for these people, pray for these families. You know what I'm saying? And pray for our communities, man. Pray for our rappers. Pray for Palestine. You know what I mean? Pray for the peoples, man. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. We facing a lot. You know what I mean? And we don't want to get down on each other. We don't want to get down on each other. You know what I mean? Just because it's the thing to do that's gonna hit the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get down on each other because you know we're gonna have to pay for that. We're gonna have to answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we have big voices, especially when we were community elders and leaders and all that. You know what I mean? We're gonna be judged the worst. We gonna be judged the worst. We're gonna be judged worse than everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we can play up here on the chat. We can pray for all of that, bro. But you know, we all got our day. All of our days are numbered. You know what I mean? Our day is coming too. Word up. But salute to y'all. You already know what it is. Hood Love TV, man. You know what I mean? Mikey B. You know what I mean? Hood Love TV. Salute to y'all. Peace. You know, blessings.